Hello, my adoring fans. Delicious breakfast.
No work
made
today,
by
woo!
me. And anyway, Maddie and I, it's a Tuesday. You're like, Alex, why aren't you working? Why wasn't I working? Well, Maddie and I were off on the tube and a brief
It's not that I
walk
want to make it all about me.
23 minutes to Wandsworth Town Hall. Now, interesting fact about Wandsworth Town Hall is it's actually opposite where Maddie had her game yesterday. So I've been here so many times in the last 24 hours. It's crazy. But we were there because my sister was getting married to Craig. Craig is the person next to the girl. So I'm sure you can figure it out. Anyway, here I am. A key individual. Sitting, looking good, being attractive. You know, all the things you'd usually expect. So it's quite funny because Paul was... she was crying on occasion and snorting and, you know,
It was very
chortling.
sweet.
It was very sweet, but I mean, you know, I was trying to not...
I think Craig even got emotional.
Yeah, you know, I think everyone showed a few emotions. I didn't show many
He's
emotions.
where he got emotional.
Oh,
yeah.
so
He had to do
cute.
it.
But, you know, I was manly and stoic the whole time. Mostly because I wasn't getting married, so probably less stressful. But yeah, there was a whole squad of people there. There was Craig's mum, Craig's sister, Paul's mum, Paul's dad, Paul's dad's wife, Paul's mum's husband, who's also my dad, Maddie, and me. Is that everyone?
Yeah.
I think that's everyone, yeah. But here, I mean, this was the major part, I would say, the most important part. I mean, whatever, they got married, but it doesn't count unless I sign this piece of paper. Unfortunately, I signed it well. Spelt my name correctly.
Good job.
Signed my name correctly. I'm going down in some database. You know, I'm famous. I don't know, like, everyone was watching. I was like, yes, this is my moment to shine.
You
Look
made
how long.
history
That's what I
today.
mean. I wrote my name in permanent record, you know. Not just signing a blood donation, platelet donation form. I've really moved up in the world, you know. Got it right. Paul was relieved I got it right, you know, as you can tell. But yes, Maddie did all the filming. Great work, Maddie. Excellent work. You know. Oh, look, we did some throwing. I think I threw it directly in Craig's face.
Yeah.
So, whoopsie. But, yeah, pretty groovy time, I'd say. We had these flowers that Mum secured. And here Maddie is crying about her basketball yesterday. But yeah, then we went to some, like, I don't know, it seems to be like Craig's local coffee shop or something. And some random dude who Craig seems to know had, like, made all, like, basically everything you're seeing here was done by this random dude.
Yeah, it was really nice.
So, I mean, turns out,
Bought record players.
he like went back home and changed. He brought some like some champagne or sparkling wine at least with some glasses. Like, good work by this random
We had
dude.
delicious carrot cake.
Yeah, carrot cake. Carrot cake was bought by Craig and Paul, not by random
Did they
dude.
make it?
I think so.
No,
Yeah,
no.
I think so. But yeah, I didn't quite film the catch Maddie did. I didn't get it in time. I was so
Yeah, but it's
excited.
amazing,
She
incredible chef.
she did do a good catch. I saw it in person. Well done. So she's going to be the next one married, which I have to say is a relief because I think everyone else there was over the age of 70
Man,
or
you know,
Paul and Craig
learning in
or
mums have
me.
nothing to do on a Tuesday.
So it's kind of like, well, I hope that... actually, that's not true. I mean, they were all already married. Yeah, they were all already married. Anyway, then we went off to Hurlingham in a convoy. Where we had some beer and some tasty food. Nam nam nam. And then it was just a wild afternoon of croquet. And I'm happy to report that I absolutely dominated. So originally, it's a bit confusing. It originally was the witness signers versus the old men. And then, you know, the teams changed, so it became me and Craig versus the old man. And then me and Paul and Craig versus the old man. And then me Paul versus Maddie, I think is kind of
Yeah, I
what
got roped in.
But I absolutely dominated consistently throughout.
Yeah.
Easy win. And then, I did my raid and I was a DPS because we had so many healers. Anyway, I hope you all had a good day. Adios.